My mom used me as her ATM while I was going to college, so I exposed her fake struggles in front of the entire family at her own Mother's Day party. A little tidbit of info before we start. When I was in high school, my mom got super into influencer culture. Viral posts, PR packages, the whole fake it till you make it life. I didn't think much of it until years later, when I was away at college, working 2 jobs just to survive. I was hours from home out of state going on 4 years now. The first year, completely normal. We called, we texted, we video chatted. She missed me, I missed home. But starting my second year, suddenly late night texts. We can't pay the power bill. Crying calls. We have no food. Desperate messages from my little siblings. Mom's sick. We need lunch money. Every time I sent money, I skipped meals. I took on side gigs. I never got to go home. There was always too much work, too much scrambling. Studying, working 2 jobs, and trying to survive away from home. Fast forward to winter break. My aunt wired me some money for Christmas. So I decided to make a quick trip home for New Year's. I hadn't planned on it. Between finals, work, and feeling drained, but I packed a bag, borrowed a friend's car, grabbed a gas station coffee, and drove all night. When I pulled into her driveway on New Year's Eve morning, I almost thought I was at the wrong house. A brand new BMW in the driveway. A brand new lush green lawn with a fountain. Fresh new paint, new doors, updated windows. The kind of upgrades that don't just happen when you're broke. Still trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, I knocked. No answer. I try to call her. By the 3rd ring, here's my mom pulling up in an Uber. Head-to-toe designer, arms full of shopping bags, fake tan glowing, laughing with her bougie influencer friends. She freezes when she sees me and says, "What are you doing here?" Yeah, not exactly a warm welcome. I just stood there on the porch, coffee in one hand, feeling everything inside me drop. She regains her composure and invites me in for morning mimosas with her friends. And that morning, I noticed everything. Conversations about vacations, designer bags, staged Instagram photo shoots, my mom acting like the queen of it all. I also noticed mail piling up on the counter, loan approvals, refinancing papers, and massive credit card bills. I even realized she had drained the college savings we had been putting away for my siblings. That's when I pieced it together. She wasn't broke. She wasn't surviving. She was living way beyond her means and burying herself in debt to keep the image alive. Later that night, my younger brother and sister quietly pulled me aside. Both looked scared and guilty. My little brother said, "She made us text you." They showed me the old messages. Desperate cries for help. Staged photos of empty pantries. Fake bills. Fake sick updates. All written by her. Sent through their phones. All her idea. What broke the camel's back is when I overheard her bragging to her friends. I just say the kids are suffering and boom, free money and a new bag. I snapped, that's all I needed to hear. I left the next morning without saying anything. I didn't confront her. I didn't yell. I didn't cause a scene. Instead, I went back to college and started collecting everything. Venmo receipts, screenshots, fake emergency texts, emails, bank transfers funding her vacations and shopping sprees. For months, I built a quiet mountain of evidence. When Mother's Day rolled around, a day she loved to make all about her, I knew it was time. Family party at her house, dozens of relatives packed into her over-decorated living room. She's basking in attention, getting ready to cut the Mother's Day cake, pretending to be this selfless, struggling single mom of the year. That's when I stood up and said, "Before we celebrate the world's greatest mom, I'd like to show a little slideshow I made about how much she's overcome this year." I plugged in a USB stick, and up on the giant TV popped a presentation titled, "The Many Miracles of a Broke Woman Who Somehow Afforded Chanel Bags, House Upgrades, a BMW, and Salon Dates." Slide after slide. Timeline after timeline. Dollar after dollar. Screenshots of fake emergency texts from my siblings' phones. Receipts from emergency money sent while she was posting selfies from a beach in Cancun. The family gasped. My aunt started whispering. She turned beet red, started stammering something about a lease and a misunderstandings, then grabbed her keys and stormed out of her own party. Everyone just kept quiet for a moment. Then someone restarted the music. My aunt sliced the Costco cake. My cousin pulled tubs of ice cream from the freezer. We served ourselves cake and ice cream, loaded with sprinkles and a cherry on top. While we were eating, my phone buzzed nonstop with her calls and texts. Walls of angry paragraphs, guilt trips, and emotional blackmail. I put my phone face down on the kitchen table. Took another bite of ice cream. Best Mother's Day ever, my little brother said. We all laughed. We all ignored her. Later, I found out someone live-streamed the slideshow online. She went viral overnight, but not in the way she wanted. By morning, the fallout began, and over the next few months, family cut her off, friends gone, luxury car repossessed, house for sale, debt collectors calling nonstop. My siblings moved in with my amazing aunt. They moved in with her the following week. Finally somewhere safe, where they weren't being used like pawns to support our mother's selfish dream life. I went back to finish my last semester of college, knowing they were cared for. This summer, I graduated. Got a job offer here in town. And now that I'm moving back, my siblings will be living with me. We're starting over together. And my mom? Still couch surfing. Still lying. Still blaming everyone but herself. But me? I'm done. Happy Mother's Day to the real moms out there who don't use their kids. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment and like this video. It helps the channel grow, and it brings you more content like this. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.